What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? What's going on? This is Jon Pierce, and welcome to Say It with Jon Pierce. I am so excited that we are here again on another Monday, just chopping it up with some incredible and wonderful people. And today is no different. I am so excited for the guests I have on today. Another one of my friends, another one, a person who is just so amazing to me. And I'm going to introduce her in a minute. Before I do that, I would like for you all to take a moment to like and subscribe here on the YouTube page or on Facebook. And share, like, subscribe, and share. Do all the good stuff. Y'all know everybody on everybody's pages say the same thing. So go ahead, do that, like and subscribe. And don't forget, if you're in the comments, ask us some questions, talk to us, let us know what's going on with you. And without further ado, let me introduce my friend. Oh my God. I call her a serial entrepreneur. She's a mother. She's a great friend. She has so many businesses. She's an educator. She has so much going on. I want you all to give it up for my friend, Cara Aljoe.
Hello,
Hey, boo.
how are you?
I am so good. Look at you. You're looking so pretty. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having me on.
I'm so glad to have you on. I'm always have you on because I love talking to you, and I want more and more people to hear the things that you say and how you go about doing some things. And today is no different. I want to just jump in and get to talking to you. How have you been?
I've been good, no complaints,
Good, good,
moving
good.
forward, playing all
Absolutely.
of your hits,
Say it again.
playing all of your hits.
Oh, love. Thank you, boo. Thank you so
Well, thank
much.
you.
Yes. So, Cara, you are. I call you a serial entrepreneur because have started and helped to start so many people your own businesses and so many other people's businesses. I know that you started. You have Detox with Cara, and you started a few years ago. Hustle Girls. Am I correct?
Yes,
Hustle
you're
Girls,
right.
and I know that you're now in a partnership with a group, the Sis Stars.
Yes, the Sister Circle.
Yeah, it's a sister circle. So can you tell the people out here, can you tell a couple of people like what are those different aspects of all of your businesses and tell us a little about your business.
Well, thank you so much again. I really appreciate you for sharing your platform with me. As John said, my name is Cara Aljoe, aka Detox with Cara, and I originally started out with a brand called Hustle Girl, and had written a book called Hustle Girl: How to Be Brilliant and Get Things Done. Just because, as a Black woman, I felt that so many people made so many comments about women, specifically Black women, being strong and getting things done. But
Mm,
when it came to the characteristics that it took in order to do that and the lifestyle that's
mm,
required in order
mm.
to create those things, I kind of hit some walls. So, me being me, I'm always a creative at heart. I love people. I love helping people. I love money. Money loves me. I
Yeah.
just felt that entrepreneurship kind of came hand in hand for me. Always been a natural Leo leader. And so a lot of those things just came innately for me. But what I will say is that my health was at risk before
Mm.
the entire process began. And so initially, I had started out with a production company called Bahia Productions. And I'm going to
Right
take a
here.
quick second to
Yes.
share this with the world because I need it on video, John. I
Yeah.
remember years ago, John, myself, and some other theater friends, we were at an audition and we had auditioned for something. And I didn't make it. I didn't make the part or something like that. And I remember being down about it. And it was one of my first encounters with John. But John just encouraged me. Remember, I really didn't know John as much as I know John now. But John, being John, just really spoke words of encouragement into me, and that prophetic gift that he just naturally and innately has. He told me, Cara, you're wondering about why you can't get a part. One day you'll be providing those parts for people. So I just always want to go back to that, because sometimes as an entrepreneur, as a leader, as a creative, maybe you're an artist or an inventor, we forget that our inventors, they're artists and creatives too, that
Yeah.
sometimes you're just wondering why you're hitting that wall and why you're not getting in. I want to encourage you today that your timing is your timing, to not get
Yes.
frustrated with the process. Had I had opportunities at that time, I probably wouldn't be ready or ripe for what
Mm.
I wanted. Now I'm rich, honey. Pluck me
Yes.
off, low
Yeah.
hanging fruit now. But at that time, I was being developed. So I shared that intimate moment to say that I was dealing with a lack of confidence
Mm.
earlier on, and lack of confidence engaging in relationships with other people who may have had lack of confidence and clarity themselves.
Mm.
And in addition to the mental and the emotional and the social things that I was dealing with, I was also dealing with a lot of physical health. I was knocking on 300 pounds. I wasn't
Mm.
working out. I wasn't eating well. I wasn't taking responsibility for my spirituality or any of those things. So although intellectually I would have a good idea, and my passion in my heart would be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes I would get started in the process and lose steam. I would get started in a process and get distracted easily.
Mm.
And I would start a lot of projects, but never really complete them. So
Mm.
I don't know who I'm talking to today, but if you're a creative, an entrepreneur, and you're finding that you're hitting the walls when it comes to projects, getting things done, I want you to remember that hustle is required. But that's what I wrote about 7, 8 years ago. But
Yeah.
now, since I've become more aware of who I am, whose I am, and who I'm supposed to serve, now I know that it requires your soul to be anchored in God,
Mm.
a balanced diet, not
Mm.
just on your table, but balanced diet of what you're hearing, what you're seeing, who you're conversating with, who you're sharing those dreams that God gave you with,
Yeah.
and definitely a responsibility for the totality of what you have to do. Because what good is the business financially if spiritually you're a wreck?
Mm.
How
Absolutely.
many stories do we see with entrepreneurs? Who was that lady, the designer, who made these lavish bags, and women would get them all the time? She committed suicide.
Mm.
Why? Because you have to be content within.
And
Lots of
grounded. Yeah,
people do a lot
absolutely.
of different things, but if you're not grounded, not saying that you can experience a negative thing like that, um, but it's just best to have a holistic view of your health. So I always now pay attention to my health, and with that comes mental, emotional, spiritual, physical, and that's where I just become detox with Cara now,
Yes.
because I love helping people kind of detox those excuses,
Mm.
detox those barriers, detox those things that are keeping them from really doing what it is that God called them to do.
Oh,
So
that's
that's my little
absolutely.
story in a nutshell,
That's
but
so
it comes
absolutely
through.
beautiful, and really was one of my questions, like about how did you get motivated to start your own business? So which is a beautiful thing to me, and I feel like anybody who starts a business or um, goes off and does their creative, they follow their passions to do whatever what they say they want to do. When you talk like that, that lets me know that it's not just about money. It's not just about things. It's really about a passion. It's about staying alive. It's about that motivation for yourself, and in turn helping others. You know what I'm saying, to motivate others, because we are in a society that puts our mind at a place of contentment that is not always so good. And it is a great thing to see people with passion. I know I'm a very passionate person. Anybody that's like been around me, I probably can get too passionate at times. But I understand that when people that go above and beyond, they go above and beyond their self, they're passionate. It's always on the top of their forefront. of their speech or their talk or whatever they're thinking about, it's always there. So it's just refreshing and beautiful and nice to talk to you as we always do, and but always hearing that because it's always there, even if it's in another form. Your passion for what you're doing is always there. So if anybody is out there, if I can encourage you with one thing, always have your passion up front. That is your calling card. That is your way to let people know that what you're doing is serious.
Absolutely.
Always have it up front. Have that passion up front. Have that story up front. Have it right there so people can see and know. You know what I'm saying? That's how they connect with you through, who you are and what you have to give. Yes.
Exactly.
Well, you know what? Let's take a little quick pause. Let's take a quick
Okay.
pause from the interview session so we can really get in. And I just want to play a little game. I've been playing a game with every guest, and so I just want to play with a game with you. And the game, let's see, is two truths and one lie. We're gonna take 30 seconds, and we're gonna write down. Let me get my 30 seconds music. Hold on, trying to be too
Oh,
fancy. Let me get my 30 seconds music. And so then you get it together and write your two truths and one lie. And if you're in the comments, if you're out there looking, I want y'all to guess too. I want you to guess. I'm going to do it as well, and Kara's going to do it. And so I want y'all to guess and tell us what are the two truths and what's the one lie. But I want us to name them all. Like I want you to say, this is a truth, this is a truth, or this is a lie. Okay?
okay.
Okay, so we have to really listen. So let's put our thinking music on. All right. You ready? Oh, you need a few more
Yes,
seconds. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. All right. So you want me to start or you want to start?
You start.
I guess my music want to keep going. I'll
Yes,
start.
remix.
You want me to start it?
Yes, you start.
Okay, cool. All right. Two truths and one lie. So I haven't eaten beef or pork in 20 years. I've never experienced true love. I get anxiety when I'm around people at parties.
The first one is the truth.
I haven't eaten beef and pork in 20 years. You said that's the
I
truth?
answer or you want everybody to answer it?
I want you to answer it. Yeah, but they can
Okay,
answer in
that's
in
true.
the comments. True. Okay. I get anxiety when I'm around people at parties.
True.
I have never experienced true love.
A lie.
Okay. I get anxiety around people at parties. Is true. And I have experienced true love.
I was right, right, right.
It was right.
Okay.
Okay, go.
All right. So it's just three, not four.
Three.
Three.
Yeah.
Okay. I love James Bond movies. I used to bodybuild and I went to school for mortuary science.
Oh, Carol, this is good because this is something that's something that I can think you might have did. Mortuary science, true.
Yep.
Yes. Um, Bodybuilder, a lot.
That's true. I'll be at Planet Fitness struggling.
Ooh, I had to think about it. And then the first one, true.
True. I love James Bond movies.
Yes. Baby, because I know
Child,
how
I'll
it
be
goes. That
struggling
gym
on
is a
them
hard thing to
dumbbells.
do at times, but we got to do it though. We have to do it. Thank you for playing with me That was so much
Thank you.
fun. Now let's get into some questions. So we talked about the motivation of doing it because you really was already there. So we kind of heard your motivation for starting some of these groups, wanting to help people and also wanted to help yourself. And so with that, um, how do you how do you make how do you make your passions and your dreams become a reality? What do you do?
It's funny that you asked that. On TikTok, there's this reel where there's a Rihanna and they're asking her in an interview, what do you do on the days, where you just don't feel motivated? And she says, fake it. And
Mm,
they had that saying, fake it until you make it.
yeah.
Um, because as you said, I really I don't strive to do it. I naturally do it. And if
Mm,
I ever feel like I'm kind of off, I kind of realign myself with my purpose. So my passion does kind of speak before me. So I don't fake it till I make it, but I've got so much faith that I'm going to make it that I faith it until I make it. And I know that that may sound kind of cliche or corny or something like that, but I feel like whatever it is that I need to do, if it's meant to be, it's up to me.
mm,
Today, for example, doing these interviews, I know in your mind, this is what I want to do. This is my schedule. These are my guests. But people don't know what happens on the back end of it. The signal be off. The people don't show up. They don't
right.
reply to the email. You may have something going on in your life, and the same thing, for me. It's a press.
Yeah.
Each and every assignment, each and every task, it's a press because although I'm Cara and I love to inspire and let's work out and let me help you make your life healthy, I have to do the same for myself. I'm responsible for two kiddos that I have to do that for, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm saying all that to say that every day isn't perfect,
Yeah.
but every day I try my best to move in purpose. And
Yeah.
another thing that I do use are my health supplements to help me stay on point. And for
Mm,
some people, maybe you're 100, you don't need any assistance, cool. But for me, some days I do need my NRG because I lack energy. Some
yeah.
days I need it for the energy, some days I need it for the mental clarity. I feel like outside of intelligence, we're really lacking people being apt. We
Mm,
forget about aptitude. People just want to look sexy. People just want to make money. But are you
mm,
apt? What good is a sexy man with money if he's not apt? He's no good for me.
mm.
So I just feel like my aptitude helps me to activate my faith,
Yes.
activate my faith to make sure that I am aligning with the right type of people, aligning with people who are like minded, aligning with people who are passionate and consistent, but also chill like me, just making
Yeah.
sure that I'm vibing with the right people. And anything that's above me is just above me. I'm not going to be fake and phony about it, but I am going to keep it realistic
Mm,
and admit if I can't do something. And
uh,
that's really helped me to go from hustle mentality to more so alignment. I've gone more
mm,
so from hustle to alignment because I'm taking my health into consideration now.
that is an amazing answer. That is beautiful. Um, what have you enjoyed about being an entrepreneur?
Um, I enjoyed the flexibility.
Okay.
Even in hearing you list the intro, shoot, I forgot about Hustle Girl.
Yeah.
Some just like I'm quite sure you haven't forgotten, but you haven't thought about songs that you wrote or sang years ago,
Absolutely.
But as soon as somebody starts singing it, you right into it.
Right.
It's just actually just a moment of gratitude because it's like, dang God, you didn't brought me a long way.
Brought
Even
me
looking
a
at
long
this
way. The
picture,
evolution of you. Yeah.
yeah, even looking at this picture behind you, I'm like, that was initial Cara. That
Yeah.
was me when I wrote Hustle Girl. And now to see me, still having those ideals and those principles, but the application is different. Just being grateful about the evolution.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be running ourselves into a grave trying to create something to gain some money. We should
Yeah.
know that we are a money magnet and God is going to take care of us. His eyes
Hmm.
on the sparrow. Okay.
Yes.
And so just not to get caught up in what I see, but to be anchored in what I know. That I'm
Yes.
grateful for that. And I like the flexibility to go from this name to that name and these people to that people, but still be true to who I am. I've always inspired people to be their best, and I've always inspired people to put their health first.
Yes. And speaking of evolution, since you said that word, this next question I think is perfect for what you just said. What would you tell your 16-year-old self? What would you tell 16-year-old Kara about Kara today? About the about Kara's evolution? What would you tell yourself?
I would tell 16-year-old Kara to get in the car, let's go for a ride.
Mm,
And I'd put on some music and I'd ride her down Lakeshore Drive because that's what she loves. And I
mm,
just tell her to look out at that water. Some days, I'm almost 40 now. Some days when I'm frustrated, some days when I want to be inspired, I just go ride down Lakeshore Drive and I look out at that water, and it just does something for me, you know. And there's nothing that I could tell 16-year-old Kara at that time that she could possibly remember, but being in that environment is what I would try to make her just to hold on to. Sometimes you got to get in that environment that inspires you in order to become inspired. So that's what I would do. I would take her for a ride, play some music, and just tell her to dream and to
yeah,
remember what moves her. You know,
yeah.
I can't get it sometimes on a pew like other people. I
Mm-hmm.
can't get it sometimes from reading a book like some people. But for me, I love nature, and I absorb and
Yeah,
hear my higher self when I'm out in nature. And for
I'm
the
the
little
same.
Chicago girl like me, that comes with being on the water, aka Lake Michigan, and or
Yes.
traveling, being in other
Yeah.
environments. So I would tell her to get in tune with nature and to travel at a younger age, because I
Yeah.
started that maybe in my later 20s, and who knows how things would have pivoted if I had done it at 16.
Yeah,
So
I'm a person like that too. The nature is a place that I receive a lot of messages and energy. Like if I'm working on a song or something, I will take some headphones and I will walk. I need to be outside. I need to smell. I need to see the tree. I need to see the plant. I need to be touching the grass. I'll take my shoe off in the summertime and put my
absolutely.
feet in the grass and the dirt or the water, whatever, because I like to be grounded in that way in nature. So I definitely understand that. That's
Yes.
absolutely beautiful, and that's a message in a message for me because it's like take in the moments because this is the if you're there wherever you are in that moment, that's how you'll know. You'll know the thing has come to you. You'll know the idea has come to you if you're there within that moment. If you're in someplace, your favorite ride is to ride down Lakeshore Drive, and you're not there, you're not seeing that. You're thinking about a problem or argument you had the day before, or you're thinking about something you got to get to the next day or hours later. You miss the opportunity to hear the voice
Yeah.
of God or hear the spirit within you talk to you, and in that moment you missed everything you're supposed to get. Now, what I love about the universe and life and beauty is that it takes us back again. We're going to have to get back to that place again, no matter how long it takes us. But I think that is such a good, what you just said was so good because it really, 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 really does uh, help us when we are in the moment. If we trust the moments, if we're there where we are, we can really get messages and we can really fall in love with what we're working on. You know.
Yeah, I think like what you just shared, when you were sharing it, it hit me. Be present. That's what I would tell her. Be
Mm,
present. Because when we're wondering about what happened, we're there in the past mentally.
yeah,
And when we're worried about what's going to happen, we're assuming and we're projecting. You know, I feel like the only thing you could really project are numbers, and even
yeah,
those have to actually come into fruition. You know, so you I should say, in business, when you're projecting your numbers, you have to actually do that work to create those projected numbers. So
yeah.
I just tell her to be present. There's so much power in being present. So much power in being present.
So much power in being present. So, Kara, what is the next thing that? How can everybody find you, and what is the next things you're working on, so we can know what you're doing?
Yeah, so the biggest thing that I would love for everybody watching this to do is take their health serious. And whether you are a sister or a brother, we would love for you guys to subscribe to our website, sistarcirclemovement.com, SISTAR circlemovement.com. And there you can subscribe if you want to follow me on Facebook or Instagram. I'm Cara Aljoe, aka Detox with Cara. I would just message me, say, "Hey, girl, hey," and I will send you everything that you need to get in the loop. I just want to see more Black women working out, meditating, taking healthy supplements. Thank you, Lauren. You better post that link. But definitely join the movement because one of my co-owners, Shayla Jarvis, Lauren Mann, that just shared the link. She is one part CEO. I'm the other, and we have another one, Shayla Jarvis. We're all sisters. And one thing that Sister Shayla said was that a gentleman encouraged her and said that if we don't do this for Black women, nobody's going to do it. And it's very important. The most underrepresented person is the Black woman. We deal with so many different things, and we look at social media every day. And no shade to anybody that chooses a certain lifestyle or a way to appear, but we're faced with a lot of ideals on
Mm,
how to look, on what's sexy, on
mm,
how in shape is. And I'm sorry, my waist is kind of just as wide as my hips, and I don't have a donk, and I still am beautiful, and I'm still sexy, and I'm still sensual, and I'm still necessary, and someone is still gonna
yes,
love the mess out of me. And I
yes,
think that sometimes, creating a safe space for Black women,
yeah.
people think the opposite. Oh, they're catty, they're this, they're that. Sister Circle Movement is a group of really genuine Black, everyday working mothers who still choose to be the star in the building, still
Mm,
choose to shine. Because when I
yeah,
finish this, I got to go cook dinner, but I'm going to be the star in that kitchen.
absolutely,
And we
absolutely.
want y'all to join us too. And if you're a brother, we want you to take that link down, Sister Circle Movement, and send it to your mama, send it to your sister. Because
Mm,
sometimes you're thinking, oh, she just tripping, but oh, she may just need to work out to release them endorphins. She may just need to meditate because she hasn't had any way to tap into her spirituality outside of
yeah,
old time religion. She may
yeah,
not be able to get to those certain things, and she may just need a circle of support. So we
yeah.
want everyone to visit and share sistarcirclemovement.com.
And I think that the work you all are doing is very important because community is really important when trying to change your life. We
Mm-hmm.
can't get caught all the way in it, but it is a great place to start and to really begin your journey into whatever. You become grounded and find
Mm-hmm.
yourself. So I think that the work that you all are doing is absolutely amazing. I wish we had more men groups like that as well. But it's so much stuff out here. And just to put it out there, because of like what you're saying, I'm really working on this One Embrace wellness fair for the spring of 2022. And so,
Yeah.
yeah, so I can't wait to have the Sister group and all of the guests I've had so far. I really want to find a space right now, and I'm going to start working on that where it's wellness and we come in and we have speakers and people can sell whatever they want to sell. And we all, do fitness workshops and different things in that nature and have a day of wellness. And so, I'm gonna be calling on you. I've been talking about it forever. You know what I want to build up retreats and everything else for men and for women. And so it takes
Mm-hmm.
everybody to come together to make things like that happen. So I hope in this year that we all can come together and make that happen. And as y'all business grows, make whatever you guys dream and envision to happen as well. To happen as
Yeah.
well. So what else do you all offer? Like classes? Share that with the people.
Sure. Sister Circle is a wellness network, and we offer a number of different daily services to help women be healthy, happy, and whole. Lauren Mann leads fitness and We have a range of workouts from full body dance, full body cardio, where we do like 45 minutes of dancing. And I know that may sound like, oh, they just dancing, but honey, you try to stay on beat with Missy Elliott and Ciara and all of that, on beat with not many breaks in between, and you will definitely work a sweat. We've
Absolutely.
also got strength training. We've got a spaghetti sculpt strap class, abs and booty, where we focus and target on those trouble areas. So that's our fitness component. We have nutrition, which is a major part in our health, where Chef Shayla La offers nutritional coaching. Like, she gets down to the nitty gritty, like what kind of
Yeah.
grains you need to eat. And I
Mm.
appreciate that, because a lot of times we have to pay, well, the website comes with a monthly subscription, but you get so much with that one-time monthly membership. You would have to
Yeah.
pay your trainer, your nutritionist, your
Yeah.
meditation for, and we've
Yeah.
just offered a one-time fee monthly, which is totally reasonable. When y'all go
Yeah.
to the website and see the price, you're gonna be like, what? We're gonna be like, oh
Yeah.
no.
And people, let me say this, Lauren, if you ever been to a John Pierce show, and few years ago, Lauren and Shayla, they are the original dream girls of the John Pierce experience. And Lauren was a choreographer, so y'all seen them dance so many times, killing it, tearing it up. So go and enjoy their fitness class. She's been a fitness guru for a long, long,
Yes.
long, long, long time. You may have known her from some classes at LA Fitness and Alsip and different things. So she's been doing on this fitness journey in that regards of cardio and those workouts. She's been doing this for a while, so you're in good hands, as well as
Yes.
Shayla. She studies what she does. Great, great, great food. If you came to one of my brunches, you've tasted her food, so you know that it's great. So and Cara, we are always talking, and so she is an extremely co- competent person to teach you about meditation and different things. So, ladies, if you're out there, go and see what these young ladies are doing. They are doing their thing out here, and share your information. Share the stuff. Put it in the comments, because I know Carol go back and read it, and people that are in there. Every other ladies, if you all want to connect, put your information in the comments. Or DM Kara, and email
Yeah.
them and find out what's going on with them. They're always doing, like specials to help you to come on in,
Yeah.
take a free class with them, take things with them. They're always giving away some stuff so that they can continue to build community and help ladies, achieve their goals. Um,
Yeah, it's truly a wellness network. Like I said, we've got the workouts, the meal preps, and the meditations, but it's also what our new stars are going to bring to the circle.
mm,
We've got estheticians, we've got women who sell Mary Kay, we have real estate, attorneys. I can't sell you your house, but someone in the circle can, and
mm,
she works out with us, and she meditates with me, and it's just a referral. We want to create a circle of Black female entrepreneurs who are happily, healthily, and living whole, and want to share their resources with each other.
yes, I
So
love it.
come on in the room.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Kara, I want to say thank you so much for being a guest today. It is
Thank you.
amazing always. I always enjoy our conversations. We really go in deep. And I'm so excited about, Sister Circle's movement and the future of Sister Circle. And thank you again. Thank you for being here. And I love you so much. Is anything else you want to tell the people before we get out of here?
No, I just want to thank you for sharing your platform with me. I want to thank you of always just pouring into me and believing in me. I know that that's something that's rare. So I just want to say thank you. And I just want to do what I can this year and make you proud, brother. I love you.
And vice versa. I want to make you proud too. And I love you as well. And I just want to say one more time, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. And to everyone out there, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening and seeing. I hope something was said that can help you, put you on
Hmm.
your own journey. We are here to affirm you. We are here to affirm each other. Always say it until you mean it. Continue to tell yourself how wonderful, how great you are. If y'all could do me a favor,
Yes.
like and subscribe, tell people about it. Go back and watch the other videos and watch the things that we got going on. I will see you all next week. We have wonderful guests talking about fitness. My friend Mary Younger, she's a fitness instructor, and a young man coming on. They're going to talk about some things with fitness, and we're going to continue to keep this going, keep this beginning this year. We're going to start 22 out. We have a lot of things going on. It's a lot of a lot of death right now. It's a lot of things happening that is just don't seem so well, but we're going to continue to motivate each other and push each other even through the pain and hurts of what's coming this year, because we can overcome anything. So I just want to say it, y'all. Say it till you mean it. Say it until you mean it. Kara started this off about fake it till you make it. That is the same thing. Say it until you mean it. Just continue to affirm yourself. And I love you guys out there, and we will see you next week. All righty. Thank you, Kara. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother. Until next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.